This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. One final segment here, and before we get to make our picks, talk some regional sports. Dartmouth College going on the road and beating Penn in their Ivy opener. And Andrew, it was an exciting game. It was on NBC Sports, so I was watching a little bit of it. Down to the goal line, no 1 or 2 seconds left, and they could either kick the field goal to tie it up. They went for it on the road, won the game. Aggressive coaching, I like that.
Nice, yeah. I think that's always an exciting call when to tie it or try to take the lead, and you get it.
That's not bad. So Buddy Tevin's going to 3-0 on the season, obviously beating Holy Cross the week before, and Stetson University in the first week. So 3-0, 1-0 in Ivy, and they travel to Yale this week for their second Ivy League game. And on the local scene, we have the YCN game of the week. We'll be in Hartford, Vermont, and that will be St. Albans at Hartford over in White River Junction. And Andrew, that should be an exciting one. We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Both teams really good. St. Albans 4-1. Hartford only one loss. They both lost to St. Johnsbury. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it should be a good game. It's always fun covering games up at Hartford. It's a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
Covering the Hurricanes. So
night game, obviously. As we've been trying to do a lot of the night games. So that'll be the games on Friday night, and that will replay on Saturday. And then what about you? Your show coming up on Friday nights. Anything that we should be looking for? Any sports or teams that you got highlighting?
Yeah, so there'll be some Sunapee and Newport girls and boys soccer. Both of those teams played each other yesterday, so we can check them out.
All right.
My show will air on Friday, so check that one out.
Watch his show on Friday, then watch the game of the week on Saturday. You can always go to our website, ycnnow.com, to check out the programming or our YouTube channel as well.
It's time for the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, live music, now here to serve you in 5 locations.
All right, here we go to the picks, and Andrew has been on the show 2 times, and he is 6-4. And the weeks that I'm against you, I'm 7-3. And overall, the guest is 12-8, and I am 15-5. So you got a little ground to close, but it should be a good one. And this week, got some good matchups. So let's head to the top. Thursday night, Patriots at Bucks. I know the Patriots are slight favorites.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Who you got?
Yeah, so I'm going with the Pats. I think they're going to beat the Bucks. I think Jameis Winston will get picked off a few times. He's still trying to become an elite quarterback. I think the Patriots defense their secondary will start to figure things out, and I think against Winston, that's a good quarterback to start to get on the right foot.
All right, and I agree with you. I think the Patriots win that game also, and I think the coaching in this short week, obviously being the short week, I know they got to travel, so the Bucks are, they're not favored, but it's easy. You get one extra day of practice because you don't have the travel day. But I think the coaching and Belichick will really bring this team, and hopefully this, like you said, this is the start of something good for their secondary.
Right.
Going over to Sunday, Panthers and Lions.
Yeah, so last week Cam Newton really impressed me. I'm going with the Panthers. I thought also their defense looked pretty good. Their pass rushing was pretty good as well. So I think Cam Newton, he looked pretty good. I mean, after that interception early on, he really turned that game around and threw, 3 touchdowns, ran for another one. So I'm going with the Panthers away. All
right, and I'm going to go opposite you. I'm going to take the Lions, and I wonder if maybe the Panthers are such a high after beating the Patriots, and now they kind of have a letdown, and the Lions are sneakily a good team this year. You got to be careful for them. I think it'll be a close game, but I go with the Lions. And Packers-Cowboys, that's going to be a big one, exciting matchup. Who you got there?
Yeah, so I'm going with the Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers will lead his team over the Cowboys. They've struggled at times. I think their offense has started to click more, but I think the Packers are going to win this one. Their offense is just too good. Weapons like Randall Cobb and Bennett. And Jordy Nelson and all those guys, so I'm going with the Packers.
All right, I'm going to go opposite again. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I just wonder how can that offensive line for the Packers stand up week after week, and the Cowboys coming off a disgusting loss to the Rams at home. You wonder if maybe they'll get a little bit more motivated. We'll see. This is the type of game that I know it's a tough game, and the Cowboys it's not a must-win, but after that sloppy loss, we'll see how they rebound if they can get it done. All right, we go to, I think it's a Sunday night football game, Chiefs at Texans.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are one of the best teams in the league. I mean, we saw them beat the Pats on that opening game. I'm going with the Chiefs, and I think Deshaun Watson is, he's done very well, but I think he's going to start to fade off off a little bit, and I think the Chiefs are going to be the first team to kind of knock him off.
All right, so I'm going to take the Texans go again. I'm going to say that the Chiefs suffer their first loss. Like you said, they're the only undefeated team left, and I just think maybe the Chiefs, off a short week, with the Monday Night Football game, maybe they're getting a little too high. They are definitely a very good team, so I'm not saying they're not a good team, but maybe they lose to the Texans on the road. And the Monday Night Football, not sure how exciting it's going to be, but it's Vikings and Bears.
Yeah, this one's kind of a toss-up to me, but I'm going with the Vikings. I think I heard Sam Bradford's going to be healthy and back, and he looked good early on this season, so I'm going with the Vikings on the road.
All right, I'm going to go opposite once again, and I'm going to go with the home team, and maybe it's Mitchell Trubisky. It's his first game.
Right.
Maybe, they don't have a lot of film on him in the pros, obviously. Yeah. Maybe he catches lightning in a bottle and goes for something, but that game, hopefully it'll be a good game. It doesn't look great from the start, but we'll see what happens. So those are our picks, the Salt Hill Pub picks of the week every week, and you can also go to our website, ycnnow.com, and check those out. Andrew Zerhide, I'm Jeremy Stout, YCN Sports Talk. Thanks for watching.